Okay, I'm back. Am I actually back? Hello, everyone. Have I made it back in time? Let's find out. Mana Burn's here, alright. I had to reboot my internet because it was not having a good day. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. You have not missed anything. Okay, so this can go over here like that. That can go there. And that can come there. Hey Eric, how's it going? I don't know if you guys tuned in earlier. Jonathan, hey Jonathan. Don't know if you tuned in when I first started, because when I first started the internet just like pooped the bed. Like real bad. Real bad pooped the bed. Really real. So I can like do that. And this. Hello everyone, welcome. We've got this wonderful little thing right here. Look at that gorgeous thing. And then if I can do this right, does this work? Okay, it's good. Like this. Hey, look, it's me. Hello. What up? How is it? Is it all synced properly? Is it desynced? I honestly don't know. Oh, it's probably desynced. Let's try this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me listen. Is that better? Much better, right? Okay. It's... Okay. Wait, I can do this now. Oh no, I've lost the chat. Where did you go, chat? Where did you go, chat? Oh god. Abandon ship. There you are. There we go. Okay. I don't need to be watching myself. That's for sure. No more bad Japanese movie dubbing. I am your brother. Fight. How dare you? Now we must fight. Still got a hole in my chest. That's correct. Ah! Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You gave planes a bad name. That's just how it goes. I don't need this on anymore, because I'm not listening to anything. I could have like music on if I wanted, and that I could listen to that you guys can't hear, just so that I don't get like demonetized or whatever, but I'd rather like... Why is this... Oh, I was like, why is my camera upside down? It's not. This is just... Well, that's really silly. The front of the box is like this, and when you flip the front down, it's backwards, or upside down. Why? Why would you... Why? That's silly. That's silly. How's everybody doing tonight? How are you all doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. They like messing with you? Apparently. So Brad asked me about this when we were doing the pre-release kits. He was like, hey, I'm curious if I could get a set booster box from you as well as the pre-release kits. And I was like, yeah, we could definitely do that. I said, it's no problem. So I gave him the price, and he was like, yeah, that's fine. And I said, okay. And then I talked to Mo, and I was like, hey Mo, I need a set booster box. And he was like, I can't guarantee it for you, because he's like, they've been shorting everything everywhere. I think we had this discussion in my Discord earlier. The bundles are like super like back ordered. Should I make this bigger? Is this better? Is it better if I'm bigger? Is that... I don't know. Right? And I should do this. Like, lower that down a bit so that it's just for me. For me, it looks a little better. Yeah, it looks a little better, right? A little bigger. No, I'm not so tiny. I'm not the tiny man. I mean, I can make myself even bigger if you want. Like, what do you prefer? What do you out there in Chatland prefer? But anyway, so Mo said he couldn't guarantee it because they shorted everything. And, like, everything got, like, super shorted or like, super back-ordered. And bundles aren't even here. Like, MTG Unpacked was talking about it in my Discord. He tried to get them from his LGS, and they didn't have any. So he went to, like, Walmart, and they had them on the shelf. Now, how does Walmart get them, and everybody else doesn't? Like, and you know how? Walmart uses their own distribution. That's how. That's how. Oh, they're gonna mess up Commander Legends so... It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. It's... Okay, so it's been a ripple effect since Ikoria, right? Ikoria, they delayed a month, and then they didn't delay any of the sets after Ikoria at all. Right? They delayed Ikoria a month in the US, and then they didn't delay anything else. But, I mean, look at Jumpstart in the UK, right? Jumpstart in the UK, it hasn't even, like, come out yet. It hasn't even, like, launched in the UK. What? 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 How can you have a set that's been out worldwide for, like, a month and a half, 2 months almost at this point, right? And it's not out in one of your biggest centers, which is Europe. Like, I honestly don't know. Like, how that's gonna work. No idea. Like, what is, this is a weird... How does this display box work? Is it like this? And then, like, this thing comes out? This is super strange looking. I like the fact that this box topper is just kind of sitting in here and it, like, gonna hit against these things. Can you see those? There's, like, little tabs to keep these booster packs standing upright for whatever reason, right? And this is just kind of jammed in here, so, like, imagine the packs and then, like, this, and then, like... There's nothing here keeping this from, like, smashing against these and, like, possibly bending and stuff. Like, that's kind of rough. It's kind of rough. I know, so Brad said he couldn't be here for this because he's working tonight. I talked to him about it earlier today. I told him I was going to probably open it tonight. He has also asked to sponsor a charity video like I do on Sundays. Like the one I did previously for Chadwick Boseman. So I'm going to be taking 3 of these packs, and I'm going to be setting them off to the side. We're not going to open them today. We're going to open them for that charity video. It will go up not this Sunday, but the Sunday after. And Brad will be donating money to a charity of his choosing, equal to a dollar amount multiplied by some stipulation, much like what we did with the cats for Chadwick Boseman, with a minimum donation of $5 to the charity of his choice. So that's what we'll do. Actually, you know what? Should I just do it like this? Should we just do one off the top of each row? Sure, why not, right? Like, just keep it even. Keep our stacks even. Yeah, sure, why not, right? So thank you, Brad, for letting me open those packs for you for the charity stream, and then also thank you, Brad, for donating money to charity. That's awesome. I believe he's picked the charity, but I don't like to announce that before the video goes live, so you'll find out about the charity and the packs and the stipulation and all that on that Sunday. Old was kicking in? Well, what is old? My old? You mean my old was kicking in? My old is always... My old doesn't kick in, it's just ever present. Right? That's just how it is. Oh, OCD. Oh, yes. Yes, my OCD was kicking in, for sure. My old is always here. It's just ever present. So I haven't opened any of these at all. I know that there's, like, a list or something like that, right? Is that right? There's, like, a list or something. I think that's what that's what they call it. So I have to do this. It's distracting me, and you guys can see it because I'm not looking at this camera. I'm like looking over there, and that's not good. We don't want that. That's distracting me. So now that I can't see it, gone. We're good. We're good to go now. So these boosters have like a list. It's like 1 in every 4 you think has a list card in it, something like that. And the list can be like, it's like a whole bunch of stuff. Actually, the professor did a really good video on analyzing like what's in this product and all that kind of stuff. So if you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend you go watch it. Oh yeah, right. And then there's the art cards in this one. So these ones have art cards in them. And the art card can have a signature, a gold signature on it. Hi, Sky High Eck. How's it going? Hi, Sky High EC, I guess is the best way of pronouncing that. Sky High, welcome. 25% chance to replace the token card. There's good and very bad cards. Yes, exactly. Like the list has cards on it that are like not good, and other cards that are like, wow, that's great. But then you also have this. See, the problem I have now is because I can't see this, I can't tell if it's in frame or not. There we go. Okay. And it's not, like, focused. This is my other problem. See, now that you guys get to watch me, you get to watch how I look at the screen every time when I'm filming these. I'm always looking at OBS to make sure that okay, the card's, like, in frame, right? And it looks like the focus is not great. So let me see if I can fix the focus. Configure... Like, if I just turn on autofocus, is it gonna, like, go all haywire again? Let's find out. Okay. Ah, see? Look at that. That's pretty good, right? But it went all blurry again. Like, look at that. It's just like... It's like autofocus... Like, hello? Focus! Okay, so there's your art card. Pretty cool. I mean, the art cards are cool, right? But like the professor said in his video... The art cards are... They're not worth anything. To anyone. Right? They're not worth anything to anyone. You can get the whole set of art cards from Modern Horizons for like $7 or $8 or something like that. And that's like the entire set of art cards. So like... They're not worth anything. Right? Because there was like, what? Like there was like 50 art cards or something like that? Or was there only like 30? The shine is meshing with the focus. Yeah, it's possible as well, yeah. Anyway, so that's our art card, which you get. Well, the pack's upside down now because I didn't know which way that art card was supposed to be. So let's put the art cards over here because we don't really like necessarily care about them. So you get a nice, you know, land. They look sweet, right? I think the focus is just like not. It just doesn't want to focus on what's in the center of the screen for some reason. Look at how in focus this is versus how out of focus this is, or like like hey, look at me. The fartlands are back. The fartlands. Uh-oh. Okay, so nice full art lands. Yes, the fartlands, full art. I see. You like the art cards? Yeah, and I mean like they're not necessarily like it's not like they're not for everyone, right? I'm gonna switch this. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna turn off the autofocus and I'm just gonna focus on the cards I'm holding up. So everything in the background will go fuzzy, but I'd rather you have focus on the cards that are up front while I'm holding them. So let me just fix. Let me just fixy the focusy. Oh, there. Is that better? That's a little better, right? The rare lands are kind of weird in this set. The rare lands are kind of weird in this set, I agree. Okay, so let's just, can I okay that? Oh, I can leave this up so I can play with the focus manually myself. Man, amazing. Sweet. Okay, well, anyway, so there's the deliberate. So, like, you get commons, right? You get commons and uncommons in these packs, right? And it's like the chance. So I think the pack actually says on it, like, we'll look at a sec. There's like a chance. It's like a chance to get X number of uncommons or something like that. What is all over my finger there? Okay, so we got 3 commons, and then we got what? Thwart the Grave and Relic Amulet. So we got 2 uncommons from this pack, 3 uncommons from this pack. Acquisition Expert. Okay. Then we got a showcase card, which is the Fearless Fledgling. Great little card. Gorgeous art. Something they teach you in film school is to never use autofocus unless you are doing a moving shot. Yeah. No. I'm right there with you. I hardly ever use autofocus because it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. I would rather you be focused on the thing I'm looking at and manually fiddle with it if I need to. Yeah. I hardly ever use autofocus. It's just with the webcam, I was like, you know what, I'll just gonna leave it on because like... Anyway, Fearless Fledgling is our showcase card. Okay, so then what is this slot? I don't understand. Why is this? This is a Deadly Alliance, which is just a card from this set. Is that supposed to be like the ancillary slot? I don't even know. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. Branchloft Pathway with a flippy. We got a Boulder Loft Pathway. So we got a nice little flip land. Take it. Coveted Prize. The wildcard slot can be any card from the set. Okay, that makes sense. Coveted Prize as our rare. Skyclave Geopede as the foil, and then the Construct token. So we got a foil, uncommon, and then we got a token Construct. These packs are so weird. They're so weird. So there you go. There's the art card. It's cool looking. It's cool looking. Hey, we got a foil mountain. So, does the land... Because, like, last pack, we just got a regular mountain. Is there a chance of a foil land in the land slot? Is that how this works? Is that how that works? Like, it's a chance at a foil land? Like, I don't get it. So weird. That's so weird. That the land slot can be foil randomly. Whatever. Turn Timber Ascetic. Okay, we only got one common... Did we get a whole bunch of uncommons? Let's see. Moss Pit. We did here. Vastwood Surge. Marasa Sproutling. And Vine Gecko. Cinderclasm. So we got 5 uncommons in this pack? Wow. A lot of uncommons for one pack. My goodness. That's like one of the lower percentages, isn't it? Canopy Baloth in the showcase border. The wild card slot, Oblivion's Hunger. We got a Wayward Guide Beast and a Vurazal, the Spirit Current. And then our foil is a Living Tempest. And we got a Copy Token. This is such a weird product. This is such a weird product. This is why I didn't really buy a lot for myself of this product, because it's just so strange. Hey, look, it's that mountain that we got in foil. Only an art card. Cool. The problem I think I have with these, right, is that they're not the same thickness as the other Magic cards, right? They've got a little bit of a different, right? List card pack. What? Oh, because there's no token on the back. Ah, see? Jonathan caught that. I didn't catch that. But, like, for instance, this. I would totally let someone use this as a full art mountain in their deck. Do you know what I mean? But the card is bigger. It's bigger, so you can't actually use it as a Magic card. But, like, it's gorgeous. Do you know what I mean? Swamp token, or swamp land, I should say. My goodness. 1 common, Rabid Bite. 2 commons, Molten Blast. 3 commons, Inordinate Rage. 4 commons, Scavenged Blade. 5 commons, Broken Wings. And then an uncommon, Gomafada Vanguard. And an uncommon, Spike Field Hazard. The wildcard slot is a Scorch Rider. Wait, what is happening here? There's a lot of cards in this pack. Base Camp. Nighthawk Scavenger. Oh, okay, so have we been getting lucky and getting a rare in our wildcard slot? I don't understand. Foil Prowl, because this pack only had 1 rare in it. Foil Prowling Feldar, and ooh, do you want me to like slow roll the list card? This card's a great card. I like this card a lot. I actually played this card in one of my decks for a very, very long time, playing in Kitchen Table. It's mono blue. It's a blue card. It is a wizard. It's the Patron Wizard. It's a great little card. Foil scroll rack. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? Brad would be like, I will kiss you now. Patron Wizard is a great little card. Solid. Tap an untapped wizard you control. Counter target's spell unless its controller pays 1. Yes. Please. Oh, so this is where these came from. I was wondering where these cards came from. So I saw Pixie Kitten put these up in a Discord that I'm in. And I was like, what the heck is this? Booster Blitz? And, like, I think there's another mini game, right? On the other side of this? Oh, no, it's just a token. Okay, so, but, like, so there's a bunch of these tokens that have, like, different versions of things you can do with Magic, which is really weird. So, like, best your opponent in a series of fast Magic games using only the cards in a single pack. So you just need 2 packs for this game, right? Each player opens a pack and makes 4 face-down piles of 3 cards, each using the Magic card inside. So I know this as Go, you know, like the Chinese Go, right? It's basically like you just make 4 quick packs and then you each choose, like, you pick one for your opponent to play and then you play that hand randomly, like as if you don't need to pay mana costs or anything. It's actually a lot of fun. I used to do it with Miles, our Milo, the Gathering. We used to do it at pubs and stuff. It was a lot of fun. We got an island here, Cup Island. We got 1 common, 2 commons, 3 commons, 4 commons, 5 commons. Okay, 5 commons, uncommon. Then we got a Skyclave Squid as the showcase card. Then we got, okay, so here's where, like, the ancillary or extra slots, wildcard slots are. Is there 2 of them? Is that what it is? So, like, you get a common, and then we got another common. So we got 2 commons in the wildcard slots, which is, like, absurd. We got a Crag Crown Pathway borderless, which is really cool. Timber Crown Pathway. Not foil, but definitely cool. Definitely cool. And then we got a foil rare. We got a foil Skyclave Shade to go into the pile of cool things as well. That's pretty neat. And then there's like this weird game on the back of this card. Is there a weird game on the back of these cards? No. No. There's not. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. The borderless lands, the borderless flip lands in this look absolutely gorgeous. We got another art card here. Don't even know what this is. What is this? Pillar Verge Pathway. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad that it's Noah Bradley, I guess. Plains. I mean, I don't guess. I know, but, like, you know what I mean. It's unfortunate that his art is still extending into the newer sets. Yeah, that just shows you how far in advance they do all this stuff, right? Cliffhaven Kite Sail. Utility Knife. Adventure Awaits. Spare Supplies. Thundering Spark Mage. Ravager's Mace. Malakir Rebirth. So we didn't get a showcase card this time. Canopy Bailoff. Soaring Thought Thief. Like, what the heck was this pack? Nimble Trap Finder. And Foil Broken Wings. Like, that pack was worse, in my opinion, than a draft booster. From an aspect of, like, things that you could get that are different. You know what I mean? Here you go. Here's another one. We got a Royal Royale. See? So this is another thing that I've never seen. It's 2 to 6 players. 1 pack. Right? 5 minutes. Ancient Core Runes are being discovered across Zendikar. Be the first player to locate the runes while avoiding the wrath of the royal. Open a pack and remove any cards without magic card backs. Then place all the cards face down on the table and randomize them. Whoever went camping most recently goes first. Players take turns revealing one of the cards on the table. Each card has unique properties that may help the player on their way to the ruins. Commons are campsites. Once revealed, they can be discarded. They are discarded. Uncommons, rares, and mythics are guides. And then it says, like, flip it over for more rules. Right? Yeah. When a player reveals a guide, they keep that card. Foils are maps. When a player reveals a map, they keep that card. Players can use maps to peek at one of the cards on the table before choosing a card to reveal. The map is then put back onto the table face down. The cards are randomized and play continues. Foil uncommons, rares, and mythics can be used as either a map or a guide. The basic land is the location of the ruins. When a player reveals the land, if they have no guides, they are killed by the royal and eliminated from the game. If that player has one guide, they survive. In either case, the ruins and the guide are put back onto the table face down, and the cards are randomized, and play continues. The first player to collect 2 guides and find the ruins, or the last player standing, wins. Weird. That's so weird. It's such a weird... That's a cool thing. Like, I've never heard of that format, but it's super weird. Alright, so anyway, we got like a little art card here. This is what? An island. That's island art. We got a swamp. We got a Spitfire Lagak. So 1, 2, 3. 3 commons that time. An uncommon Skyclave Shadowcat. These set boosters are a bit wacky, huh? Yeah, they are very wacky. Iridescent Hornbeetle, Marasa Root Grazer, Tangled Florahedron, Cunning Geyser Mage, Core Celebrant, and then the rare is Coral Helm Chronicler, and a foil Palaka Predation, which turns into the Palaka Caverns. Which you all probably saw when I flipped the token around, but you know how it goes. You think it was based on rogues, that last pack? So you think like there's actually like themes to these? That would be kind of weird, right? Do you think there's themes? I mean, maybe Mana Burn, but also like, I mean, like that Royal Royale, that's a game that I could play with my friends around the campfire, right? Or like when we're at a game night and we're in between board games and we just want something quick that we can do that'll be like 10-15 minutes at most, and just like play something quick, right? Rip open a pack, put it all face down, go, right? And these people that aren't even necessarily into Magic, right? Yeah, exactly. Like they played. We got Nissa here. That's kind of cool. So there you go. Nissa, Shadows of Shadowed Boughs. Cool, cool. Island, Cup Island. Makindi Ox, 1, 2, 3 commons, 4 commons. Okay, Soaring Thought Thief. Skyclave Plunderer, 2 uncommons, and then we got a Showcase Border Makindi Ox. I should put this up a little higher so that it's in focus. Merfolk Falconer. Grotag Night Runner. Hey, it's the Scoot Swarm. Scooty Scoot Scoot. Scooty Scoot. Mix Scooty Scoot. Hey, look, it's a junk card. Alright. So, Brad, once you've watched this video, because I know you're going to come back and watch it, let me know which of, like, if you don't want the commons and stuff, that's fine. It would help me get it to you, because then I don't have to pay for the massive amount of shipping to ship all these commons. But if you want any of the, like, the tokens with the weird rules and stuff, let me know, and I'll be happy to put them in to the pile for you. Okay, so again, we got this one called Base Race. 3 packs, 2 people. Another weird one, right? Like, this is another, like, one of those... We'll cover it when we get to the end. I'm calling it the Scoot Swarm is going to get banned. You think so? Because of all the ridiculous landfall stuff? We got the little, the vampire, Highborn Vampire here. There you go. Cool. We got a Plains. Was it Gavin Verhey's video? He said they were theme-based? I don't know. Is that a thing? I don't know. I haven't heard that, but it's possible that it's true, right? Mesa Lynx, Vanquish the Weak, so that's 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 commons. Brushfire Elemental. Hey, a Ruin Crab. There you go. Nice. Okay, 2, 3, 4 uncommons. Hager Constrictor. Blood Beckoning. Yes, he did. Okay. So there you go. Myriad Construct. And the foil is Strength of Solidarity. So then this weird game is competition among treasure hunters on Zendikar is fierce. Your opponent's base camp before find your opponent's base camp before they find yours. Okay. Open 3 packs, give 1 basic land to each player, then remove any remaining land cards and any cards without magic card backs, shuffle the remaining cards together, and deal 11 cards to each player. Each player then looks at their cards and arranges them face down in a 4x3 grid opposite their opponent. The completed play area should be a 4x6 with no extra spaces. The first player to finish their grid goes first. On their turn, each player moves one of their cards one space, either vertically or horizontally, not diagonally, and not onto the space occupied by another card they own. You can use your turn to move a card safely onto an empty space. Moving a card onto a space occupied by an opponent's card starts a battle. Reveal both cards and do the following for each card type. If both revealed cards are creature artifact creatures, the card with the higher toughness wins and remains face up. The loser is discarded. If they tie, the attacker wins. Legendary creature planeswalkers always win against non-legendary creatures. When they battle each other, the higher toughness or loyalty wins. If they tie, the attacker wins. If either of the revealed cards is an instant, sorcery, or enchantment, discard both revealed cards. Other effects still happen. If one of the revealed cards is an artifact, the player who owns it discards it and takes an extra turn. If both revealed cards are artifacts, only the attacker gets an extra turn. To win, when a land is revealed in battle, its owner loses the game. When one land attacks another, the attacking land wins the game. So that's it. So if you move your land into their land, you reveal both, you don't both lose, the attacker wins and you lose. And the defender loses. Interesting. Weird. Some weird little booster game things that they're coming up with. Maybe this is so that you can play games with these set boosters. Is that kind of the idea? Is that kind of where they're coming from? So we got what is this? A Skyclave Shade. Cool, cool. We got another foil land. We got a foil swamp this time. So there you go. That's 2 foil swamps so far. Canopy Baloth. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4 uncommons, or 4 commons. Consecrated Defense, Spoils of Adventure, Blackborn Rogue, or Black Bloom Rogue, I should say. Negate, and then our rare is Shadow's Verdict. Oh, we got a mythic, so we did get a wild card rare. That's cool. And we got a mythic, Scourge of the Skyclaves, and a foil Tajaru Blightblade with a plant token. Okay. We only got 1 list card so far. That is correct. Well, we'll see how it goes. Booster Sleuth. That's another minigame. Oh my gosh. This is a forest. Yeah, forest. Gorgeous forest. We got a mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 commons. Taunting Arbor Mage. Okay, so then we got a Nectar Pot showcase card. Cool. Nahiri's Binding. Mesa Lynx. Ooh, we got the blue-red land, River Glide Pathway, which flips into the Lava Glide Pathway. And we got a foil Maddening Cacophony. Okay, okay. Oh, do you want me to go over this Booster Sleuth? Let's see. Unlike Jace, not all of us can rely on telepathy to solve a mystery. Using other cards as clues, discover all the facts about your opponent's mystery card. Randomly determine who goes first. That player is the Secret Keeper, and their opponent is the Detective. First, the Secret Keeper opens a pack and removes any lands and cards without magic card backs. Next, they shuffle the remaining cards and pick one at random. That card is the mystery card. Finally, the Secret Keeper gives the detective the rest of the cards, and the game begins. The detective must correctly guess 4 facts about the mystery card: converted mana cost, color, card type, and the number of words in its name. To do this, they choose and reveal cards one at a time. When each card is revealed, the Secret Keeper tells the detective how many... Okay, so this is basically just like, whatchamacallit? Simon, whatever. What's the verdict on Jace's art? Yay or nay? It's fine. The art's fine. It's not sexy Jace, right? Which is the sexy Jace we knew from Ixalan. So that's just like, it's not, what the heck is that game called? It's Simon's something, from what I remember. It's like, where it's like, oh, you have the numbers in the, you have 2 numbers right, and you have 1 in the right position out of the 4 you've given me, or whatever, right? That's kind of how that is. It's like, you reveal a card, and it's like, the color is correct, the name is, the name is not, right? Like, it's something along those lines, basically, right? That's basically what that game is about. That's interesting. The foil lands in the bundle aren't the full art ones. Are you serious? Jonathan, man, they're really just, like, So, okay, the foil lands in the bundle aren't full art ones. Okay. Are the lands, the non foil lands, full art? Or are they just not, like, are the bundles just not full art at all? That's what I want to know. That's the mythic, right? Ashaya? Yeah. Okay. Alright. We got a swamp. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 commons again. My goodness. Lullmage Domination. Zoff Consumption. Utility Knife. Cliffhaven Sellsword. Skyclave Shade. Canopy Bailoff. So here's what I'm gonna say so far about this. If you open up a pack and you get like 4 or more uncommons, you feel pretty good about it. You feel pretty good about it. But when you open a pack and you get 7 commons and 2 uncommons, and you've spent more on this pack than you spent on a draft booster pack, and all you get out of it different is an art card and a foil, a guaranteed foil. Feels kind of bad. Feels kind of bad, I have to say. So this is the mythic blue mage, Seagate Stormcaller. Yeah, 2 mythic arts back to back. It's the same art, just not in the full art. Wow, that's terrible. That's terrible. Why? Why? Like, they're wasting money. They're wasting money, first of all, printing lands for bundles that are not the same lands that are in literally every piece of the same product. Because that means you have to do another run of different sheets just for the bundles. Like, if you ordered, let's say, 600,000 sheets of the full art lands, right? If you ordered 600,000 sheets of the full art lands and cut them up and put them into your product, it would be cheaper than doing 300,000 sheets of the full art lands for all your products except for the bundles, and another 300,000 to fill the bundles. You know what I mean? Like, why? What? Like, I don't get it. There's no way it can be cheaper to basically reframe and redesign the land, like doing it twice, essentially. Like, you're doing the work of designing the card to fit on the card twice. So what, Mana Burn? So what? Wizards does not care about the secondary market, supposedly. Right? You can't try and make sense of corporate decisions. Yes, that is very true, Corey. That is very true. It's a very silly thing to try. You are correct. We got a nice territorial scythe cat there in the showcase border. Drana's Silencer. Farsight Adept. See, like, just getting so many commons out of these packs just feels so bad. Magmatic Channeler. And this is Zendikar. Like, I don't know. It just... I don't know. It feels bad, man. Hey, No Name Senor. How's it going? I put 3 packs off to the side. You're probably at work, right? You're probably at work. So I put 3 packs off to the side for the charity thing. I mentioned it here in the video. Oh, we got a nice Lotus Cobra, though. Look at that. Lotus Cobra art. Cool. I'm not buying booster boxes for full art lands. Yeah. We got an island. We got 1. We got 2. We got 3. We got 4. We got 5 commons. Well, we've hit a foil rare. We've hit a full art Crag Crown Pathway. We got a Patron Wizard from the list. Not that you can see it because it's super out of focus. Let me just pull it up here. Patron Wizard out of the list. And then you've only hit 1 mythic so far. You only hit 1 mythic so far, and that's the Scourge of the Skyclaves. Have they released the list yet? As far as I know, yes, the list is out. And then you got 2 foil full art lands, and you have a lot of commons. You have a lot of commons. Emeria Captain. Showcase Skyclave Pickaxe. Goldraz Mucklord. Skyclave Geopede. Squad Commander as the rare. Ooh, and a foil McKindy Ox. Oh, and look, a card off of the list. And the card off the list is a Boggart Arsonists. Is that a good one? I have a feeling like it's not. Is this actually a good one? I feel like it's one of the ones that you're like, eh. It's from Shadowmoor, and it's a common. I'm gonna guess it's not really, like, super exciting. That's another mythic art right there. The Angel. And they got a foil Plains. Meh, yeah, meh. Brennan 6 is on the list, yeah. Scroll Rack is the big one on the list, right? Scroll Rack, because Scroll Rack hasn't been reprinted. Like, ever, really, right? So, we got 1, we got 2, we got 3. Okay, we got 3 commons, then we got an uncommon Skyclave Pickaxe, Geopede, Lithoform Blight, Sajiri Shelter, and then common in the wildcard slot, Seafloor Stalker, another common in the other wildcard slot, Resolute Strike, and then Crawling Barrens. Like, this is, like, just... I don't know. It's just... It feels like bad beats. You know what I mean? It feels like bad beats when you get... You pay more for the box. You get less packs. Oh! You got it. Got there. We got there. You got a signature. You got a gold signature. Whatever this is. What is this? Wasteland? So that's one of the, so that's an art card for one of the box toppers, then, with a gold signature on it. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize that they were giving you art cards for the box toppers, right? Because Wasteland must be one of the box toppers, right? That's pretty cool. All right. Is it playable? No, it's not playable. It's not playable because the card is wider than a Magic card and it's not as thick. Or, like, I should say, like, it's not the same thickness. I don't know if it's more thick or less thick, but it's not the same thickness. So you can't play it. Even in a sleeve, you couldn't play it. It's just super awkward. Tormenting Voice, so that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, my goodness. Okay, 5 commons again. Canyon Jerboa. We got a Prowling Felidar as the showcase card. Living Tempest. And a Roost of Drakes. My goodness. Hey, there you go. Showcase Lotus Cobra. That's nice. We'll take it. Take it. And a foil... Oh, got another list card. Foil Expedition Diviner. And a Nightshade Peddler. Ah, yes. That card from Avacyn that everyone is after. Nightshade Peddler. He's here to give you tomatoes and peppers. He's gonna make you a spicy chili. That's what he's gonna do. Well, maybe poison you. I don't know. Listen. We've got a sweet, sweet little mythic here again. There it is. We've got a mountain. We will have real on-card signatures soon. Oh yeah, I'm sure too. Mana Burn, I'm sure too. Like, if they've figured out how to put them on the art cards, they'll put them on regular cards too. What a dud from the yeah. That's been two duds from the list, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 commons, 1 uncommon. Journey to Oblivion. Allied Assault. We got a Arcum Hellhound as the showcase card. Prowling Felidar. Broken Wings. And then you got a rare flip card, which is Glasspool Mimic. Nice little rare there. Which flips into the Glasspool Shore, of course. Enters play tapped. Blah, blah, blah. So on and so forth. Marauding Blight Priest. as the foil. Now, like, I have a question for you out there. You've seen the cards, you've seen the packs, right? You've seen the flip lands and such. How do you feel? How do you feel about the rare flip lands, like for instance this Glasspool Mimic, having the land come into play tapped, and only having the ability to pay 3 life for the mythics to come in untapped? I feel like the mythics should have just come into play untapped. Or like been like a less like pay a life or pay 2 life, like a fetch land. You know, like pay 1 life like a fetch land. Right? Like maybe that makes them too powerful. I don't know. But like, and then like, but then the rares come into play tapped. Like that just seems, it seems kind of like meh. Like, because the uncommons and commons come into play tapped, right? Like, there's no benefit other than the card on the other side, right? Like, the land itself is not rare. The card, they'd be too powerful. Well, this is my point. Like, where do you draw the line, right? Like, the mythics are pay 3 life. Is that too powerful, or is that the right payment for a land to come into play untapped, right? With the mythic side of the card as well, right? Well, what's the cutoff for the rares then? Would the rares have been pay 5 life to have it come into play untapped? Then why didn't you put it as an option, right? I don't know. Like, is it just because they don't want people running like all spell lands in their deck? Got a swamp there, and we got a swamp here. I don't know. It's just an interesting question. You know what I mean? Like, it's an interesting, like, is there a way that they could have been changed in their design, right? That's 4 commons: Fearless Fledgling, uncommon; Roiling Regrowth; Salundi Vision; and then common in the wildcard slot, Seagate Banneret, Maddening Cacophony, and an Aura, Skyclave Hierophant. Ooh, foil showcase Ruin Crab. Okay. All right. That's pretty spicy. That's pretty spicy. I don't know what price that comes in at, but it's pretty spicy. I mean, everybody's going after them crabs, right? They're just better than the Hedron crab, right? We got, whatever this guy's name is. Something, the Placable Earth or whatever. Implacable Earth. Yasharn. We got a little plains there. Deadly Alliance. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 commons again. Relic Axe. Kargan War Leader. Kalani Ambush. And then we got a rare. So you end up with an extra rare here. Thieving Skydiver in the wildcard slot. And a mythic. Okay, Shatter Skull Smashing. Which turns into this is the land that like flips. So you got a mythic and 2 rares out of this pack, plus a foil. So if the foil's rare, you could end up with a pack here with 4 rares, basically, which is kind of cool. Inscription of Insight. Okay, cool. Oh, foil Cliffhaven Kitesail. Wow. For limited, you think that the mythic double faces are fine. You're not as excited about them, but also haven't given them much of a chance in Arena. Okay, fair. 1 rare is 69%, 2 rares is 26%, 3 rares is 3.44%. Wow. Mana burn. Those percentages are terribly low. So that pack was a 3.44% chance, and we got there. Sweet. And, of course, we've got the Nahiri's Binding there. Cool, cool. Foil Mountain this time. There you go. So we've got 2 foil mountains, 1 foil swamp, and a foil plains. So I have to say that the number of foil full art lands you get out of these packs, definitely more so than the ones you get out of a booster box of draft boosters. So, like, there is that. There's definitely that I'm seeing that is definitely a benefit if you're trying to foil out your full art lands. Right? So that's 2 commons. Okay, only 2 commons this time. Kitesail Cleric, Paired Tactician, Fireblade Charger, Core Blade Master, Vastwood Fortification. So then 3 commons. And then, okay, so This is the problem, I think, with these wildcard slots, is that they can be any card from the set. So, like, you end up getting commons and uncommons in the wildcard slots, which just makes the pack like a normal booster pack, except that you've paid more for it and you've got less cards. So, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I feel like some of the packs are really good and other packs not so great. Kazandu Mammoth as the rare, and then a foil Charix the Raging Isle. Foil crab. Another foil crab. There it is. And a card off the list, Fall of the Titans. Is it yet another card that's like bwomp womp off the list? I think it's like bwomp womp. One could play with all lands as the dual face cards. Yeah. For sure. I hear you, Steven. It makes sense. We got a Nahiri art there. But I mean, like, there was that dude that played in, like, what was it, like, the Modern? He played in, like, a Modern tournament on MTGO, and he didn't run a single land in his deck. All of his lands were the tap lands, or, like, the double-faced lands. And they were, like, instants and sorceries and stuff. But, like, he basically, just to make sure that he didn't fall a turn behind, he was running the things like, you know, like Simian Spirit Guide and all that kind of stuff to, like, basically discard stuff to get the mana on your turn 1 and turn 2 if you need it untapped, right? And then every land after that is not necessarily land, it's a spell. It's a spell, and it can be a land if you need the mana, right? Like, and I was like, that's really crazy. But he went 5-0. He went 5-0 in the tournament, and I was like, all right. I mean, I guess. Okay, we got 1, 2... 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 commons. Shatter Skull Minotaur, I should say. A Kroom Warrior. And then we got common again, so that's 6 commons. 7 commons. So see, there you go. Booster pack with 7 commons in it. Out of 12 cards, that means there's only 5 cards that are not common. And one of them's a rare. So we got a mythic, so that's good, but I mean, like, this is a mythic that you could get in, like, literally any pack, right? And then you get a foil. So out of the 12 cards, right? I assume, do they count the token as being one of the 12 cards? I bet they do. Do you think they do? I guess they don't. So bald. You know it, man. Bald is best, I guess. Is that the best way of putting it? Bald is best? Can't wait to see hair on Mr. Bever's head. Well, I mean, you're going to be waiting a while. Hey, look, another card from the list. We did it. We got Drana there. We just opened Drana, and we get Drana. All right. We got a Plains. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 commons. Okay, let's see uncommons. Relic Golem. Base Camp. Umara Wizard. Thwart the Grave. Throne of Makindi. All right. And then another Thieving Skydiver. And then a foil Spitfire Lagak. Okay. Something better than a dud this time? How about Victimize? I think Victimize actually has a price tag to it, but it's not high. I don't think it's high. What's Victimize running at these days? It's better. Yeah, it's better. I think it has a price tag to it. I just don't know how much. Oh, on the back of my head, you see the hair? That's fair. I haven't cut it in a while. Normally, I keep it, like, super buzzed. I just haven't. I mean, it's quarantine. I'm lazy. I don't know what to tell you. Forest. We got 1, 2, 3. 3 commons this time. Okay, let's go. Merfolk Falconer. Demon's Disciple. Attended Healer. Kabiri Takedown. Kabiri Outrider, so that's 4 commons. 5 commons. Scale the Heights. Valakut Exploration is the rare. And then a foil Mind Carver. So again, like 5 commons again. So you got a little bit more uncommons out of the pack, but like it still doesn't feel like it should be worth more. Do you know what I mean? Like the pack doesn't feel like it should be worth more. It's about $3 for Victimize. Look, we got another card off the list. Another card off the list. Let's see. Let's hope this one's better. Ooh, that looks like... Is that a... Ooh, that's a swamp. That's gorgeous. Okay, we got a forest. We got a relic vial. So... Oh! Look at this. We have no commons in this pack. Wasn't that like a super low chance to get no commons out of a pack? Okay. All right. So we did get one common, but it's a showcase border, so I'm not counting it as part of the commons, I guess. So we got a Spitfire Lagak. So then we got one common out of the wildcard slot, 2 commons. So this pack had 3 commons in it total. So I mean, like, that's way better. That's way better for sure, right? Like I think the average should have been, at most you could get 4 commons in the slots at the beginning. The packs where you get 5 or more in the beginning is like just feels bad. It feels really bad. It feels so bad. Because you're like, I just could have opened a draft booster pack for like $1 cheaper and gotten the same number of cards. Or like I could have got 2 more cards and the same number of uncommons, if not more, right? Because you might not even get 3 uncommons out of a pack with 6 commons in it. Like, it's just, ugh. Okay, so you've got a Linvala, which is a cool little card, and you got a foil. Ooh, you got a foil Prowling Felidar, which is cool in the showcase art. And your list card is a Stony Brook Banneret, which is worth $1 or 2, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's gone up, I don't remember. But it's not a super dud. It's not a super dud. So, take it. It's not, I don't think it's very good, is it? I think it's good. I don't think it's very good. It's definitely got a price tag to it. All right, what do we got here? What's this? Bright Climb Pathway. Cool. That's cool. We got a foil forest here. All right. So now we're only missing the foil island, right? Now we're missing the foil island. We got 1, 2. Okay, 2 commons that time. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, you got Gomafada Vanguard, Thundering Spark Mage, Ravager's Mace, Thwart the Grave, Jawari Disruption. Okay, Mind Drain common, and Bubble Snare common. And your rare is a Wayward Guide Beast. And then you got a foil Subtle Strike with another token. Yeah, the foil full art lands are great. It's good in Merfolk and nothing else. Exactly. So wait, this pack was like... Huh, weird. Alright, we got the Carver there, right? The Mind Carver. Cool. Mountain. How many commons we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, 5. 5 commons just feels bad. It just feels bad. Thundering Rebuke. Skyclave Cleric. Shatterskull Minotaur, and a Myriad Construct with an Oran Reef Ooze. Not a bad little card. Oran Reef Ooze is good. Turn Timber Ascetic, and an Insect token. Alright. Okay. We've got another land here, it looks like. What is this? Prismatic Vista. Cool. Only 1 signature card out of all these packs. Okay. Island. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 commons. It's on the edge, right? You missed the ally mechanic. A lot of people do. A lot of people are like, how did we go back to Zendikar and not have allies? I understand that they're setting up for like the D&D like scenario, but like so many people were like, where are my allies? All of my allies. I had allies in the original Zendikar, and I had allies in Return to Zendikar, or like Battle for Zendikar, I guess is the better way of wording that, since it's the actual name. And we had a Shadow Stinger, Cleric of Life's Bond. Ooh, we got a Showcase Brushfire Elemental. Another common, so that's 5. And then a Marasa Sproutling. And then your rare is a Maul of Skyclaves with a foil Expedition Skulker. And what's this one? Strictly Better. Oh, man. Another minigame. My goodness. That's what, 4 or 5 minigames that they've shown us now? Alright, no list card. No more list cards. There might be a list card in the last 3 packs that we put off to the side, but we'll see. This is what? A Flooded Strand. So there you go. Another nice little, like, box topper art. Again, only one. I think the odds are that you'll only 1 signature per box. 2 if you're lucky. So it's only 5% chance, I believe. Okay. Well, there you go. We got 1. And it was on at least a nice card, right? Like, it was on, like, a Wasteland. So that's pretty good. We got 1 common, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 commons. Yuck. Rockslide Sorcerer, Malakir Rebirth, 6 commons, and then Fearless Fledgling. So you got 6 commons and 3 uncommons, and then your rare Maddening Cacophony, and then the foil Fisher Wizard, and a plant token. So like the other thing I've noticed here, right, is that like if you look at what we opened, come on, move up, dang it. Why you gotta be like this? We have 2 Wayward Guide Beasts. We have 2 copies of Maddening Cacophony and a copy of Maddening Cacophony foil. Right? We have... What else did we get 2 copies of? There was something else. The Myriad Construct. Right? Didn't we get 2 copies of that? I feel like we did. Am I just not seeing it? Let's see. Yeah. 2 copies of Myriad Construct, 2 copies of Thieving Skydiver, 2 copies of Maddening Cacophony. And like, you also only hit 2 mythics? Is that what I'm seeing here? Right? Because like, list card, mythic, list card, foil rare. Oh, mythic. Okay, mythic. List card, foil rare. Flip land, foil rare. Full art. So you got 3 flip lands, one of them being borderless. You ended up with 4 mythics. No, 3 mythics. Right? 3 mythics, 3 foil rares. Like, 3 mythics seems low, too, but I mean, there could be one in those 3 packs. Yeah, like, let's hope so. Let's hope so, Brad, for you, right? Let's hope so, because, like, that's gotta be... Well, I mean, so that's the other thing, too, right? Like, how many rares did we end up with, right? We ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15... 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So 35 rares that are non-foil or non-list cards, right? And then there's 3 packs left. So there's guaranteed 3 more rares. So we're talking like at least 40 rares in this box, right? And I mean, the number of packs in the box is less. So I mean, like, the number of rares to pack ratio is definitely better, right? Definitely better, but price-wise, not so much. We gotta open up this, though, right? We can't forget this thing, right? That's, like, the most important part, right? This is the most important part. I assume you wanted me to open this, Brad, and not ship it to you sealed, because it's far too late now. It's far too late now. So I've opened it. I hope that was okay. Oh. Well then. That's pretty good. That's pretty alright. Arid Mesa? It actually, like, I mean, I like the frame on these. I like the frame on these, but, like, the art on this Arid Mesa just kind of, like, I don't know. I don't know if it hits me right. You know what I mean? It's a nice card, solid card, right? I just feel like the art doesn't really capture what I expect an Arid Mesa to be. Was that what I'm thinking? Did Corbin call it? I missed it then if Corbin called it. Corbin, you don't win anything for calling it, just so that we're clear, because it's not my box, so I can't give you anything. There, I put it in a sleeve for you. See? Look at that. In a perfect fit. All right, Brad. So, tell me, since you're here and you're on lunch or dinner or whatever, I actually kind of like the frame with like the weird scroll up the side. But anyway, so Brad, tell me, do you want any of these tokens that have like the weird game types on them? Because I'm happy to send those to you. I'm assuming you don't necessarily care about the other tokens. But like these tokens that are specific to set boosters that have like these other weird game types on them. There was another one. Okay, there's another one. You don't want them? Okay. Okay, because like these are like got some like weird game modes that you can play. They're all like just I'll hold on to them then. That's cool. No problem. So then you don't need any of the tokens, so that's fine. So those can go over there. You want all the art cards, correct? So because those are yours, so I'm going to ship them to you, unless you say you don't want them. Commons. I assume you don't care about commons? Do you care about commons? Let me know. Do you want the entire contents of this box shipped to you? I guess that's what I'm getting at. Because my plan was to ship you all the uncommons, all of the showcase cards, all the foils, all the rares, all the list cards, all the lands. Just alt art commons. Okay, perfect. So this is just a block of commons that don't have any alt art. So Brad and I are on the same page. So I'm going to ship him everything that you see on the screen now, which is super out of focus, but I can fix that. Whoop. See? Look at that. Look how in focus that is. Okay? So all of this stuff is going to go to Brad. All these lands, all these art cards, all these foils, all these list cards. So we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 list cards? Is that about right for a box? Because it's what, 30 packs in a box, right? And it's 1 per 4. So we should expect to see 6-ish? We should see 6. Right? Right? Like 1 in 4. So we should see 7? 7? 6 or 7? The audio stream current bitrate 0 is lower than recommended. Whatever, YouTube, get out of here. 6 to 7, it sounds like. 6 to 7. And the thing about this too, right, is like you've got this box. This box is not a box that I can put these cards into. Do you know what I mean? To like, I can put these cards in here like this, I guess. Just to store them for Brad for the time being until I figure out how to ship them to him. You know what I mean? But like this box is not ideal by any means to hold cards. This has got such a weird like... This is so strange. These boxes are designed so strange. I don't know why they designed them this way. It's such a weird box design. Like it doesn't sit flat. I don't know. It doesn't sit flat. I don't know. How about this? Do you guys want to see one of these? How about one of these? All of you people who left, right? All those folks out there who were here watching, and then they thought, the box is over, he's done, he's gonna go away for the night, I don't care anymore, I'm out of here. Well, you missed out. You missed out. We're gonna crack this open now. Because like, I picked up a few of these. specifically just to like open them to like see what it's all about. Do you know what I mean? Like, just basically like compare it to what I've noticed with like the Core 21 packs. Okay, so let's get back into focus here. That's pretty good, right? Okay. So, Angel Heart Protector, Tarjuru Blightblade, Cleric of the Chill Depths, Expedition Champion. I don't know how many commons you're supposed to get, so that's 4, right? 4, 5. So 5 commons. Skyclave Shadowcat, Allied Assault. Okay, and then we get a foil full art land. Do we get 2 of them? Just 1. Okay. So we got 2 uncommons and 5 commons. Then we get Coveted Prize in full art, or extended art, I guess is what you call it. Then we got a foil rare, which could have been extended, right? But instead it's just regular. But it's Relic Robber. Okay. Then you get a showcase card. I don't know how many of these you get. Let's see. Do we get 2 showcase cards? You get 2 showcase cards. Prowling Felidar common and a Dreadworm common. We get a borderless flip Needle Verge pathway. That's kind of cool. Flips into, of course, Pillar Verge pathway. I don't know where the slot is for getting an expedition if you do get one, kind of thing. I'm assuming it's in this foil land slot at the back, right? We got a Territorial Scythe Cat. And then we got a foil extended art Maul of the Skyclaves. Huh. So, I mean, like, I don't know. Is that good? I mean, 2 extended art rares, 1 full art land seems pretty good. I don't know. I mean, like, it doesn't... Okay, so speaking from what I normally talk about with the collector's packs, okay? And this is what I talk about with the collector's packs every time. There's nothing in this collector's pack except for these extended arts. These extended art cards are the only thing that's exclusive to this, other than getting a foil, like, box topper, right? If you get a foil expedition, it's in the last slot, which is where this card was, right? But nothing else on the table right now is exclusive to these packs except for this card, this foil token that's double-sided, and these 2 extended art cards. Like, there's nothing in here that's like from the commander decks. There's no ancillary slot. There's no ancillary slot. They had 2 commander decks that they printed with this set. What happened? Why didn't they like put them? You know what I mean? It looks like this is like... Is that better? That's better, eh? It looks like it was a little bit on an angle there. You have to like foil cards. Exactly. You have to be like, I want to foil out my collection. I want to foil out my EDH deck. I want to... So this is my point. Is it's not like they label it as a collector's booster. It's not really a collector's booster. It is someone who specifically wants foils. That's what it is for. And maybe foil collectors are a thing, and they absolutely are, right? They absolutely are. I don't like tacos in my EDH deck. Yeah, right? You actually can get the commander cards. Oh, so you can get the commander cards in the rare slots. So that's so that thing to me, Giuseppe, is like super not good. Right? And the reason I say that is because if you remember when they did the first wave of collector's boosters with Throne of Eldraine, the ancillary slot where you could get cards from the commander decks was not your rare slot. It was an extra slot where you could get an extra rare. If they've now replaced that slot with a common or an uncommon or whatever, and now you can get those commander cards in the rare slot, you've lost a slot where you could get a rare. You've lost a slot where you could get a rare. It's just gone. Just gone. Which is absurd to me, because you're paying a premium price for these packs. Just buy the commander decks, it would be cheaper than buying these packs. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, for those of you out there curious about those commander decks, I did buy them. I bought both of them, because they're $25 Canadian a piece. $25 Canadian a piece. That's dirt cheap. That's dirt cheap. I'm assuming that means that they're, what, $20 in the States for each one? Each of those decks has Soul Ring and Arcane Signet in it. Those cards alone are almost $10. Just so we're clear. Those two cards are almost $10. That's half the value of the 100-card deck that you're buying for $20. If you're not buying these commander decks, you're doing yourself a disservice. Even if you don't open them. Even if you don't just sit on them. Whatever. Buy them, open them, put the cards out in the market. Who cares? Drive down the price of Soul Ring and Arcane Signet by ripping up these decks and putting those cards out in the market. Go for it. You'll still make your money back. You'll still make your money back. Because the decks, like the blue-black deck has Una in it and Sig. Those cards are both over $10 a piece right now. They're both over $10 a piece. I mean, like, if you want them, Jonathan, I will buy them. Like, Mo got a lot of them. So he would be happy to see me buy more from him. Because he ordered 30 decks. He ordered 30 copies of the decks. And he got 30 cases. And the cases have 3 of each in them. So instead of getting 10 cases, he got 30 cases. So he ended up with an extra 60 copies. Like, he was telling me about it, and I was just like, it's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, Mo. Ridiculous. Not that he's ordering that much. I expect him to order a lot, because, I mean, he's a store, right? Makes sense. But, like, the fact that miscommunication of, I want 30 decks turned into 30 cases was, like, whoops. Whoops. And I'm like, well, I mean, like, just break them apart, Mo, and sell the singles. Like, whatever, right? Like, you can make your money back on them pretty easy if you need to, right? Because he's worried about getting stuck with them, right? Because, I mean, he's a store at the end of the day. He's got you know, money in, money out kind of thing, and you got to make sure that the books add up at the end of the day, right? So, yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you want copies of it and you want me to, like, buy them for you and ship them to you sealed, well, just let me know, right? I mean, like, what can I do, right? I can't. I mean, it'll cost you more on the shipping than it will to get the decks, probably, right? For me to ship those 2 decks to you into the States would probably be something like $20. So, like, it's not really worth it. You're better off just buying them yourself somewhere in the States for the $20 American than paying me, you know, $50 Canadian for the 2 decks plus tax and then plus shipping. Like, it's just doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. Canada gets completely hosed, by the way, on, like, everything product-wise. Like, we pay an absurd amount of money. Like, booster boxes for us in Canada right now, even if you buy it from one of the large chain stores like Face to Face or 401, booster boxes, like a booster box of Zendikar, is like $140 right now. That's $140 Canadian, right? Like, it's just absurd. It's absurd. I remember when I was buying booster boxes of, like, original Zendikar and Worldwake for $100 Canadian. Like 110 maybe after tax. Maybe 115 after tax or whatever, right? But it was 140 before tax. So when it comes to the end of the day, it's like $160 almost per box for me because of taxes on top of everything else, right? And it's just because Canada gets the shaft on importing fees and things like that. It just sucks. It sucks a lot. Anyway, enough about that. You'll never get them for that price. Just won't happen. I mean, for those of you who have been with me for a very long time and remember Stubborn Salmon, I still have his box of Fifth Dawn, sealed, sitting on my shelf. It's just sitting there. And it was like, he was like, I think when he bought it, he was like, I'm never gonna open it. So then when he sold it to me, I was like, I'm never gonna open it. I'm gonna stick to your wishes and I'll never open it. So I haven't. It's just sitting here. It's just sitting here. I haven't opened it. I haven't sold it. It's just sitting on my shelf. Box of Fifth Dawn. I paid him $500 for it back when I bought all his stuff. I don't know what it's priced at now, but it's probably more. I guess we could look it up. Do you want to look it up? Let's look it up. What is a box of... I guess I could just look up the... where is that? I have that somewhere. I don't even know where it is. How's he doing? I haven't talked to him in a while. He messaged me a little while ago because he had picked up a collection from somebody, and he was offering it to me for like, you know, he approached me first and was like, "Do you want to buy it from me? I want to, you know, offer it to you as a full thing before trying to piecemeal it out on TCG." And I was like, "I don't have the liquid income to buy another collection right now." And I was like, "Why? Like, what have you got in it?" And he's like, "Well, there's a couple dual lands and stuff." And I said, "Yeah, I definitely don't have the liquid assets to buy a collection that has dual lands and stuff in it right now." I was like, "I would love to," but I said, "But you know what it's worth." And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "And I, you know, so, you know, you're going to be asking a fair price for it, and I can't give you a fair price for it." I can't give you a fair price for it. I was like, I would give you like 60%. Right? I'd give you 60% of TCG low. Right? Maybe 70% of TCG low. And it wouldn't be, you'd be like, "No, I need more." And I'd be like, I can't do more. Right? I just can't do it. Where is that thing? I thought I had a thing. Is it this? It's this thing. Haha. What is it? Fifth Dawn? So I don't know what it's sitting at now. It's under Modern, right? It's gotta be under Modern, right? Yeah. Mirrodin. Darksteel, Fifth Dawn. I can't see the price anywhere. I don't know where it is, but whatever. Anyway, it seemed like a fair price when I bought it from him. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Anyway, I have to go to bed because I have to get up early because I am playing Paper Commander tomorrow morning, supposedly. I'll also be going to the farm tomorrow during the day. Ooh, I do have spoilers. I did all my filming for next week tonight before I did this stream. Yeah, I miss it too, Corbin, but I mean, like, those guys don't really do much product opening now. I mean, Unscrewed has got back into it a bit, right? But he hasn't approached me to, like, do anything, so I'm just leaving it at that, right? I'm just leaving it at that, and if he wants to approach me, he can. But I do have spoilers. I have spoilers of some stuff that that I opened today. Let's just say that you guys should make sure you watch the Patron video on Wednesday, because there's going to be a big ring-a-ding-ding. A big ring-a-ding-ding in there. And I'll just say this. Every single M15 or older card, rare card, and foil card are getting added to the pile this month. Or this week. This coming week. We are literally going to be adding every single card that was opened in those 3 slots in each pack. It was a spicy meatball. And I mean, I opened up another box of Zendikar, and we hit some pretty spicy stuff in that box too. So, it was some interesting packs. It was some interesting packs that I opened up tonight, and holy moly, it's good stuff. It's gonna be good stuff. Stay tuned for that. thank you all so much for watching. I hope you. I really appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you, Brad, for letting me open this box for you. I really appreciate it. I'll get the card shipped out to you with the next grab bag and such, just so that I can like cut down on the shipping a little bit, hopefully. Have yourselves a wonderful night, everybody. I was like, what is this weird sound that's happening? It was the playmat like sliding. Look at this. This whole playmat just slides. I thought it was supposed to be rubber so that it just grips, but it doesn't grip. There's no grip left. Ain't no grip left on this mat. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I will be probably playing some EDH tomorrow morning, bright and early, over on Zuby's channel. So stay tuned for that. And come watch Magic with Zuby tomorrow morning if you want, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, it's only like 8 hours from now. That's why I'm going to bed now. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you all later.